So the theme of tonight is leading with connections. I've spoken to each of the three panellists, and connections is a common thread between sort of where they are, the journey they've been on, how they've got to where they've gotten to, and I'm sure where they're still heading to.
George Alexander is credited with a belief in planting seeds and hoping they grow into pretty big trees. Some of the pretty big trees of George Alexander's vision are here with us, following in his footsteps and taking their turn to nurture, foster, connect and share their experiences with others.
Don't hold back when there's an opportunity presented to you, because you never know what's around the corner, and it can really broaden your horizons to what you're actually interested in.
When I arrived in the city and didn't know anyone, and then my approach is always find the people that you admire the most and write them a love letter. Tell them why you think they're amazing and why you really want to learn from them. And when you find those people, most of the time, I think most people have a phenomenal generosity of spirit.
It's more about what young people can see from others and their stories, and hopefully what they learn from it is that just having a conversation, sending that email to someone you admire, using the examples that were presented by our panellists should open their eyes that one, connections matter, they can help you, and why not start today making one?
It's just important to look at what you're actually passionate about and what you're interested in, and try to piece those things together and just try new things and contact people, and even if you don't like it, then it's sort of a great thing to learn quickly and fail fast and then move on to the next thing.
It's really important to have people you can rely on. It doesn't matter what industry they're in, just make the most of the people you meet.
It's most sort of coincidental meetings. You just be chatting with someone and you find that you agree about something and your principles and your sort of ideals kind of align, and then great things happen. So I'm glad that it's happening, because I imagine a lot of people's lives are going to improve from all these conversations.
From the people I've met tonight, I can't believe the possibilities of meeting all these people, and I'd love to keep connecting with them into the future.
For me, it's always around cross-disciplinary practice. You know, any of the large intractable problems that we're trying to solve require lots and lots of different brains at the table.
I think it is important to connect with other GAF scholars. I've found that I've met a lot of people from other different disciplines and different unis, and we've all kind of kept in touch. So for me, I think it's been a really good thing.
The support networks with the GAF, and especially the other fellow students I've met through the GAF program so far, they've been really friendly, and I've made a few connections too. So it's been fantastic.
But it's really easy to think that the type of people, to go, well, the type of people who do that have got some superhero characteristics. That sense that other people fix problems and they're the brave people. Well, actually, it's us. It's just all of us.
Not only has the scholarship provided me with the tools and it's sort of a bit of an advantage to get myself to where I am now, but it also shows me where I can go after. Provides me with a bit more inspiration to what I can do beyond my studies and beyond the scholarship.
I think the important thing is, if there is an idea or something that you think you might want to do, look into it. It doesn't matter if anyone else is doing it. You're different to everyone else, and I think if you're passionate about something, whatever you choose, you'll live to your expectations and you'll be able to live out your dreams.
I've had so many times across my career and my personal life that people have reached out and been generous with their knowledge and with their time. I've always kind of made a commitment back to do the same wherever I can, to kind of generously share what we're learning. I couldn't even name the number of people that have helped us. It's why we're here today, and hopefully we're repaying some of that and paying it forward.
Well, I think George had this great ambition that one day there would be two GAF scholars in a street walking past each other, and they'd see each other wearing a pin and recognise each other in the street. And I think that was kind of the thought process behind tonight, that it was really about providing those connections between everyone that was here, and who knows what might transpire after tonight, and I hope a lot does.